Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to episode 12 of this Ardoon One Chunk at a Time Iron Man series. So, in the last episode, what did we do? We did quite a lot. We got 27 farming, we got 69 mining, we got some smithing levels, but not all of them. We got 50 hunter because we managed to get into Pure finally from 17 hunter from lamping and school booking, and I also got 73 magic. Did I do anything else? I'm sure I'm missing something, but whatever. You've seen the episode already. You probably just watched it. You know exactly what happened. Anyway, from this... Oh, bugger off. In this episode, we're going to be finishing off the smithing levels. I've got around 10,000 or so iron bars left. It is the final grind of the clock tower chunk. Thank the Lord. I'm really looking forward to that. I was told by Source Chunk Man, the man himself, that the last time I rolled a chunk was the 9th of February. So it's a long time coming this. I know I took a month and a half off, so it's about 5 months to do one chunk. So after we finish the level 70 smithing grind, we can roll a new chunk. Finally, I am so excited for this. This is going to be the longest final grind ever. Okay, thank you, Willa. She just turned the camera. Yeah, this is going to be the longest final grind of the chunk I have yet, because I've got to walk from Cafe B all the way to the Humanster Anvil. But I don't care. I'm too excited to... I'm just going to roll a new chunk. I'm too excited. I don't care how long it takes. And that's all I've got to say, really. I mean, there's nothing much more to say other than I need to do smithing to 70 and then we can roll a new chunk. I don't know what it's going to be, so I can't really tell you about any future grinds or anything. Anyway, with that being said, enjoy the rest of the episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I've got a list here somewhere. Like, subscribe, join the clan, join Discord. Press the notification bell. I also stream every now and then, so if you press that notification bell, it'll let you know exactly when I'm streaming. And with that, guys, enjoy the rest of the episode. So one of the achievements I have to do is to pick 5 flags from this field. I can't believe I haven't done it yet, but here we go. I'm just gonna do it now, and then that's one less achievement I have to worry about. There you go. Hey, here we go. Level 31 farming. I can now grow strawberries. Ooh, a shooting star. I'll have a go at it, but I don't think I'll mine it for very long because I don't really have a use for it yet. I mean, it'll be useful for the future, but for now, I'm not that bothered. I've decided that I want to do plate bodies instead of arrow tips because it does save me about 1.5 minutes on each run. So it actually saves me quite a lot of hours, up to 15 hours. So I'm going to do that from now on. So apparently, I've just been informed by the man himself, Source Chunk, the guy who makes the chunk website, that there's a potato plant right here, which means I now have access to much more food. It's just a random potato plant here. I don't understand why, but yeah, I can now make I can now make stews, baked potatoes, raw admiral pies. Well, I can make admiral pies because I've got access to tuna from Pure. I can make stews because I've got access to curry leaves. Yeah, this is mental. I've got access to so much more food. This is so good. I'm not sure if it gives me any grinds though, since I'm only going to minimum processing level. So because I got access to potatoes and to tunas, I actually have to make admiral pies because they are level 70. Which means I actually have a level 70 cooking grind on my hands, but it should be easy now that I can make more things with this potato. This is quite amusing. That is just a random potato plant there. Just why is there a potato plant there? Also, credit to Rinsum for checking it out before I came here, so I didn't waste my time coming all the way down here just in case there wasn't a potato plant here. But yeah, he came down here and he found it first. So thank you, Rinsum, for that. So I got a second lamp from the genie. I'm not really quite sure what to put it in still. I mean, I think construction is still the best option. But I'll put it in there. Only another seven lamps until I'm level 2 construction. So I tell a lie, it's actually level 60 cooking that I have to go to for the curries because I've got access to all the ingredients for that. I don't have access to all the ingredients for the Admiral Pie because it requires tuna and a salmon, and I don't have any access to a salmon. So it's only level 60. I'm just picking these potatoes right now, and it's about 40 50 inventories of these potatoes, so it won't take long. Alright, so I got quickly bored of that. I only did like one inventory, but picking onions is far more efficient because I don't have to do any world hopping, and I don't have to buy like 2,000 bowls, because if I made stews I wouldn't want to waste them. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pick 2,700 onions, and that should be enough unless I burn some, in which case I'll have to pick more. Alright, another day, another tree, another farming level. Okay, never mind. I didn't quite get to 32 with that. I'm at the stage now where one tree isn't a level. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be raking the rest of the way because I just can't be bothered. I've done that enough already, so I'll have to wait. A 69. Old joke, old joke. Hey, finally, 70 smithing. That took about 25 or so hours. I can now smell adamant ore and I can make adamant daggers. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make the adamant dagger. There we go, adamant dagger finished. Brilliant. So now what I'm gonna do, instead of rolling a new chunk, I'm gonna go down to the potato spawn and pick them. But I think instead I'm gonna pick 2,700 onions because I've just picked some from there. I've picked like 200 or so, and it's far more efficient. It just depends on how many I burn. And you know, I don't really want to world hop like 1,000 or so potatoes or whatever. I despise world hopping. It's so boring that I'd rather just do anything but that. So I thought I'd take a moment to show you guys all the loot that I got from smithing, hunter and farming. So I got 112,000 iron arrow tips, 1,607 iron plate bodies, which was so much faster than smithing arrow tips. Yeah, it was just so much better. Going down to hunter, I mainly just kept food. I didn't really keep anything else that was unnoted. So I got baskets of strawberries, swordfish, shark, rainbow fish, carambrans, and some lobsters. It's not a lot, but you know, it's better than cakes. It'll help me in sometime in the future when like an emergency, like in a pinch. So everything is great, and I got 2,328 weeds from all that raking. And 45 gold bars. I'm just having a look here, see what I got. 8 oak planks. Not a lot, but you know, I didn't really hunt that many eclectic implings, did I? Another day, another tree, another farming level. I wonder if I can now, the garden pies I got from Hunter, plant a banana tree. Alright, so I definitely can't plant a banana tree without the farming level, but if I eat this garden pie and use that on there, it should let me. Yes, it does. So now I just need to wait and plant it afterwards. So that's great. I can start farming more XP. And that is the final inventory of onions. So now I need to go back to Remington. I need to note all these actually. And yeah, I need to buy some bowls. I think it's 13 each plus a knife. 13 bowls, 13 onions, and I'm good. I can get this cooking grind done. Hopefully it doesn't take as long as the onions. It took about 6 hours. Well, it tells you down there. 5 hours and 50 minutes almost. That was from 200 onions to 2,700. So say about 6 hours, which is about 4 minutes per trip. Not bad. But hopefully I don't have to do this again. So for a full trip, to do 24 onions, that's 12 at a time, and then I just empty them, and then I cut the second inventory of onions. It takes just over 2 minutes. But that's not so bad. I don't think it'll take anywhere near as long as picking the onions took. And I don't have enough money to take the boat back to Ardoon. Great. I wonder... God damn it. So I went AFK and I came back to my character stood over here. It turns out my kitten Willow was playing with my mouse, and I guess she just wanted to troll me, and troll me she did. Thank you, Willow. I am burning so many onions, this isn't even funny. Like, I'm gonna have to repick so many of these. I've gained 3 levels and I'm still burning at least 25%. A banana tree. 1,750 XP. That's like 450 more XP than apple trees. Level 33. I can now grow banana trees. Mate, that's awesome. And that is all 2,700 onions. I would say it's time to roll a new chunk, but it's not because I'm on in level 58. The experience I have left now is from all the onions that I've burnt, sadly. And it was quite a lot. This was up in the mid 30s at one point. So I actually burnt like maybe a quarter of the onions. So I gotta go pick them now and cook them. I don't know, it's probably gonna take like another 2 hours. It's a bit annoying, but it is what it is. Alright, 428 onions again. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook these and see where I end up. And this should be level 60 cooking. That is such a relief. This took so much longer than I thought. If anyone out there needs to cook to like level 60 and you've got onions or cakes or whatever, go for cakes, go for the potatoes. Don't go for the onions. They burn at an abysmally high rate. And here we are cooking another curry. I brought 2 just in case and I cooked the first one easy. I can now go ahead and roll a new chunk. I can roll a new chunk. I can roll a new bloody chunk. So here we are on the chunk map after a 7-8 month hiatus, whatever it is. I'm going to go into a little bit of detail about what each chunk entails because most of them have something significant about them. So let's just go ahead and I will describe them all to you. Chunk number 1, Port Sarim. That is a really important chunk because it gives me a rune shop, a food shop, a fishing shop, and lots of connections all over Gilnor, like Entrana, Pest Control, Curend, all that good jazz. This one is Corsair Cove, all the way down here. It does give me a bank. I'm not really sure what else there is to it. It does, however, give me a connection to Corsair Cove Dungeon, which does have Rune Eye on it. I really hope I don't get that. Chunk number 2 here is literally just a charter ship pier. I mean, it does unlock Asgardian Ice Dungeon, but that doesn't really matter since I can't really kill anything in there anyway. I mean, nothing useful because the Wyverns are a Slayer monster. Anyway, even if I do unlock the chunk, it's literally just the pier. Chunk number 4 gives me anchovies, which is quite good for my grind. It also gives me access to the charter pier at Karamja, so that's like another entrance into Karamja, which I don't really need. Chunk number 3 gives me access to highwaymen and a spin wheel, which means it would kickstart a humongous crafting grind because I don't have a furnace. So I'm really hoping I don't get this one. Chunk number 5 is the crafting guild. I can't really go anywhere here except for the hobgoblins and the snake grass, whatever you want to call it, because chunk 3 is in the way. So I need to unlock chunk 3 first. There is a dairy churn up at the top as well, which would be nice for cooking. Number 9 is Brimhaven itself. The actual Brimhaven. This would unlock me a food shop and a quest, I think, and Karamban fishing spot, which I can't really fish from, I don't think, until I've done that Tobai one-eye something quest. I also get access to the agility arena, which would mean a level 1 to 90 agility grind, which is gonna take about 500 hours or something. I don't know. You can't really use a calculator for it because, well, it depends on how many tickets you hand in and how many you do at once. So chunk 15 here, I get the fishing trawler. It's actually really good. It's a really good chunk because I get access to mithril ore, a bank really close to an anvil, so that would make smithing grind really quick. I get a general store, access to lots of pots of flour, which would make cooking grinds really easy if I ever get one. I also get access to the fishing trawler, which obviously is not a good thing because I'd have to use fishing trawler all the way to level 81 if I so wish. It's not a primary way of training, but I think the XP rates are good enough to justify going to 81, maybe. If I get it, let's see what happens. 17, I think it's literally just for the fight arena quest. I don't know what else is there. 19 is the gnome battlefield, whatever it is. There's things there to kill, but I don't think there's anything best in slot. I also get Spirit Tree, which obviously I can't use. East Ardy Castle. This is a big one. This is like a level 80 cooking grind and a level 73 crafting grind. But I do get a furnace, so the crafting grind will be quite easy. I can just smelt gold bars, smelt silver bars, smelt glass. I got a firing station. And also access to lots and lots of quests. The Ardy Zoo, but I don't think that's quite useful in any way, shape or form at this point in time. I however do need to get Witchhaven to unlock the the cooking ground, because the chest teleports you to Witchhaven. So Witchhaven is my security blanket. Hopefully I don't get Witchhaven and then East Ardy Castle before I have a fishing spot. Witchhaven itself gives me access to a spinning wheel, a fishing shop, a prayer altar, which is super duper useful, the sea slug quest, which I'm not sure if I can do yet, the dungeon, the hobgoblins and whatever else is in there, I'm not really sure. I don't know if it's any use to me, honestly. Number 14 is a big one. It gives me access to loads of potatoes and the ability to make flour, sheep, cows, farming plot, master farmer. It's an extremely useful chunk, and it doesn't. Okay, no, it kickstarts a crafting grind. Lots of these chunks kickstart a crafting grind. Hopefully, I get the furnace first without Witchhaven, because my only furnace is in East Ardy right now. This is the Legends Guild. I don't know. I've got a mine there, which isn't really any use to me because I've got one closer to a bank, and I can't get in the Legends Guild anyway without the quest. Magruber's Woods. I need that for the White Wolf Mountain Tunnel quest, the fishing contest. That's the only chunk I need to get something for the quest. Number 10, Sears Village. That's a really good one. I don't think it really gives me any grinds per se, but it does give me a spinning wheel and level 60 agility course, which will be, of course, very useful if I unlock Brimhaven Agility Arena after Sears Village. So really, this is just a matter of convenience, because there's also an anvil really close to the bank, and there's also a cooking range really close to the bank. Number 7, it gives me a teleport, so I don't have to keep taking the boat anymore. It also gives me a plot of farming land. Brilliant. Catherby is the number 1 chunk that I want, because it gives me lots of fish. It gives me a cooking ground, yeah, but it'll be super easy because I can just buy fish, I can fish. It also gives me another fruit tree patch, but honestly, I would love to get this one because it gives me a range close to the bank, a ranging shop, fishing shop. It's the best chunk by far, and I really hope I can get that. Number 8 is this little plot of land here. So yeah, that is all of the chunks. There's nothing unlockable over there. So that's pretty much all of them. Hopefully I get Catherby. Hopefully I don't get Witchhaven and then East Ardy Castle, but we can see. The last time I unlocked a chunk was before the chunk date update. Source Chunk himself said that they added that like the week after I rolled my last chunk, which is quite funny. It was such a long time ago. Anyway, I'm just so excited right now. I just wanna roll a new chunk. Let's just do it. But before we roll, let's take a quick look at all the grinds I've had to complete just from the Ardoon Monastery chunk. This changes everything. This is my second kill of the Moss Giants, and I've already got a magic staff. Not even kidding you, this is the next kill, and I get the black square shield. This is unbelievable. This is crazy. I just killed another 2, and I got the Mithril Sword. Party, woo! Ah yes, Fire Battle Staff drop. Alright, so I've finally done it. This took me the entire day. Woohoo, level 43 magic. I can now train smithing. Hey, level 40. Let's get to the Ranging Guild and let's see what I can buy. Dude, you literally just said that if this next one is a rune skim or a myth square, you'll not give me a bond, and I get a bloody rune skim. Yes. I didn't realise. I was taking a sip of my tea. I got a myth kite. 2,300 nature runes. No way. Oh my god, no way. What? Hey, first 1 in 1 to it drop. Oh no. No. Get in. Ah, finally. 18,000, no way. I've done it. Finally. Oh, fresh air. Oh my god. My character can breathe. Hey, there we have it. Level 75 woodcutting. There you go. 75. Boom. Done. There you go. Level 75. I can make rune arrows. Hey, 69 mining. Hey, 27 farming. You can now grow apple trees and gold par, whatever the hell that is. 17 hunter. You can now catch baby lumplings. And there we go. Level 50 hunter. 3 1 in 100 drops in 20 eclectics. Alright, time to move back on to smithing, I guess. I'm nervous and I'm excited. Oh, Sears Village. Okay, this is immediately off the bat. I know that this gives me a level 60 agility grind, spinning wheel, and the elemental workshop quest. I wonder if I can do it. Interesting. There's also an altar, some mining thing, a estate agent, a pub, an anvil really close to the bank, a cooking range. Brilliant. Ah, yes, this is great. I wonder if this starts a crafting ground. I don't think it does because spinning flax is level 10 and it's wool that is from sheep. So obviously I can't do that yet because I don't have access to any sheep. So let's go ahead and take a look at Sears Village. And we are back in the game. Let's just go up to Sears Village here on the map and unlock it. How do I do it again? It's been so long since I've had to do this. There you go. Shift and left click. Ah, brilliant. Oh, there's a teleport here? How do I do that? How do I change that? Okay, so basically I just right click this and click Sears and that should change it. I need to complete the hard elite here. Oh my, for God's sakes. Of course, it's never simple. I still don't have a teleport to the north. So I'm just doing the next part of Scorpion capture here. I think this is literally just the next step. And I won't be able to do any more. Yeah, I've got to go to Taverley now, unfortunately. So, you know, that's gonna be a while. Like, maybe in like 2 years. I don't know. It depends. Depends how lucky. I could get it in the next 2 months. Who knows? But I doubt it. It's probably the next 2 years. A nice lovely anvil here right next to the bank. That'll save me a lot of time when I get the 85 smithing grind. I do have the book here for elemental workshop, but it does say I need level 20 crafting. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the quest as far as I can, I guess, and then come back to it when I'm 20 crafting again. So I just have to use the key on the wall. I used the knife on the book and I got a key, so let's go down and have a look what's up. Great. From this crate I have access to leather, which means I can start training my crafting. Great. Level 73 crafting grind. Fantastic. And I don't have the crafting level to fix these bellows. That is all she wrote. I'll come back here later when I have the crafting level. So I hopped to world 303 hoping that there'd be more leather here, and it doesn't respawn, it appears. And I've already used it, so oops, I just used up my leather which I need for the quest. There's a nice cooking range here, close to the bank, better than any other I've got. What the hell is this thing? Oh my god, that gave me a heart attack. Look at what... I've never seen something so detailed in this game. What the hell? Spinning wheel. That, I can't spin wool. That's level 1. So, yeah, I can't use this until I'm level 10 crafting. Fortunately, that saves me from a huge crafting grind. Ooh, there's an organ in here. Ah, that's an easy task. Okay, well, I don't have to do that anymore. What does it do? Post editing iNukes here. Yeah, I kind of didn't realize that my OBS doesn't record desktop audio, so me playing the music in the game and showing you the music box that it's playing organ music too is doing nothing because you guys can't hear the music. So yeah, I guess cool. Ooh, so this is where Def's office is. I always thought it was like near Drainer like it is on RuneScape 3, but for some reason they have it in Sears Village on old school RuneScape. Cool. Can I not pick up his scythe? It does show up on the minimap as something pick upable, but I can't pick it up. And I've got dark mode again. Stupid plugin, so glitchy. Courtroom place. I can't go down. Court is not in session today. Okay, bye. I made myself a U short bow because why not? I can easily make myself a magic short bow when I've got 80 fletching, so I'll just use a U short bow for now. So I've decided to go and kill a red dragon, and by kill I mean try and kill one because I keep going about this 73 crafting grind, but if it happens that I can't kill a red dragon, then I can't do the crafting grind. I mean, I'm not like a pro like Settled or Verth or something. I can't just kill things in like a really easy way. So I'll see how it goes. Maybe there's a safe spot or something that I can use. There probably is a safe spot. So I don't really have many doubts about it, but you know, just in case. I don't want to get to 73 crafting and then realize that I can't even kill one of the red dragons, so it was all pointless. Alright, so I killed one. That was easy. There was actually a safe spot right next to the pipe, so yeah, there you go. Definitely got one now. I also got a genie lamp while I was fighting a dragon, and I couldn't record, but here you go. 10 more XP in construction. 45 XP, only 38 to go. And there we go. There is no crafting requirement to tan a hide. Alright, so that is everything in Sears Village for now. So we've got a nice little 6 to grind. Unfortunately, we can't do the Sears Village Elemental Workshop quest because I need 20 crafting and I don't really have a way to train crafting right now. And I used that lever on the make leather gloves. Because I'm stupid and I thought I'd be able to get more leather from it. It's been about a day already, or 2 days, and I still can't get leather from it, so it's just a one-time thing. So yeah, the only new chunk I unlocked is this, which, let's have a look. I think it unlocks Highwaymen, which would give me a horrible crafting grind because I don't have a furnace. I get a cow. Actually, that's not a bad grind because I get a cow and I can use leather from the cow. Okay, but it's still a horrible crafting grind with all the flax. I worked it out from level 10 to 73, sorry. It is about 66,000 flax. So, you know, obviously that's a lot of going from here to here or from here to here to here. Anyway, maybe I don't get it. Hopefully I don't get it, but let's see. I really want Catherby or Port Sarim. Right. Without further ado, let's roll another chunk. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, oh no. Okay, I would normally be excited for this, for Witchhaven, but that means if I unlock this one next, I do have an 80 cooking grind on my hands without any fish to cook. Ah, okay, right. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's have a look around. Let's see what there is to do. Alright, here we are in Witchhaven, well, almost. I need to unlock it first. There you go, unlocked. There's chickens here, which is, I don't know, probably useless, but at least I could do it for meat, I guess. I don't know. There is a church here. Can I go in there? I can. Where's the altar? Ah, it's there. Nice. There's a spinning wheel. I'm just unlocking all the spinning wheel chunks now. I mean, it's a bit useless now. I've got the Sears Village spinning wheel. Let's have a look at the fishing shop. Let's see what we get. Ah, it's got nothing in stock. Oh, it's got sardines. Ah, that's brilliant. How much XP do sardines give me? Let me just have a look. They give 40 XP, cooking XP. That's absolutely brilliant. That's going to make my cooking grind so easy now. Oh, what the hell. This is going to be so... Ah, mate, I'm happy about that. I don't care if I get this 80 cooking grind now. That's brilliant. Oh, I've got access to all these feathers as well. Feather packs. How much are they? 200 coins. Easy, mate. Easy. So I've got access to a fishing shop, but no fish. But still, I don't care. I've got sardines now. I can just buy sardines, and I can just buy my way to 80 cooking. Ah, fantastic. All I need now is a furnace, and all my grinding worries are over. So I guess all I need to do now is start this sea slug quest. Can I even start it? I'm sorry if you guys can hear that background noise. That's my cat messing around. Yes, I can start this. I need to speak to Caroline. Alright, let's go ahead and do that then. Okay, never mind. Well, first of all, I need to go to the fishing platform, which I don't have the chunk for. And I also need swamp tar, swamp paste, whatever, from the lumbered swamp. So I can't do this for a while. Never mind. Oh well. I'm gonna go check the dungeon now and see if there's anything new in there that I need to get. Well, there's a hobgoblin here, but they don't drop anything useful, so let's just keep going, I guess, and see if there's anything else. Nothing best in slot from these guys either, these ogres, so let's keep going. There's hellhounds here, but I can't get through the door, so I'm not really sure if that's part of the sea slug quest or a different quest or what. And there's more ogres here. Maybe I need to pull this lever and that unlocks the door. I've already pulled the other one. Yeah, I can't get in here. I don't think these guys drop anything even if I could get in here anyway, so just hard clues and bones. So I pushed this button, which is part of the sea slug quest, I think, which opens the passageway here, but without being there on the quest, I can't get through anyway. Oh wait, that's Ardy Sewers. I don't know what it does then, honestly. Well, I think it's time to roll a new chunk already. Great. And here we are back on the chunk picker, just to show you guys the chunk map, which doesn't pick up everything all the time. Tells me that there's no current tasks, so it's a good way to see if you're missing anything or not, but chances are I'm not missing anything. So let's go ahead and roll a new chunk. I'm gonna have that not rollable for now, because even if I unlock it, I can't get to it. So I haven't really unlocked any new rollable chunks, except for number 10 when I unlocked Sears Village. So let's go ahead and roll a new chunk. Let's see what it is. What is it? Ah, mate, you kidding? Is this a joke? I lost my I lost my 80 cooking grind security blanket, and then I unlocked the 80 security grind. Cooking grind. Oh, I've got a furnace now. I can train my crafting. Brilliant. I wonder if I can do it from level 1 though. So now I've got 73 crafting and 80 cooking and a bunch of quests I can do. Unfortunately, I can't quite start Plague City. I think that's this one here. Alright, let's have a look here. 80 cooking and 76 crafting. That should be 73 because that's the 73 is the lowest level I can process a red dragon hide, and luckily I already got one, as you saw. Yeah, I've got a lot of work to do now. It's gonna be a while before I can unlock a new chunk. Sounds familiar, feels familiar. It turns out I'm gonna need about 42,000 sardines, which is gonna be 1,556 runs from the fishing shop to the bank, and then it costs 330 GP every time I do that because he restocks them pretty quickly, and that times the amount of runs I'm going to do is around 500k, so I'm going to need 500k first, and then I'm going to need to buy 42,000 sardines. I don't know how long that's going to take. Maybe I can mix it up with some other cooking things like curries and whatnot, but yeah, I think my main source of cooking XP is going to be from these sardines. So first of all, I'm going to try and see if I can do this quest, and my plugin has messed up. Councillor Halgrive. That's live. Yeah, that's live. Go away. Get lost, mate. Oh, is this like the sheep cheery quest? The sheep herder quest? Plagued sheep. I don't think I can do this one because it's in a chunk that I can't get to yet. Right next to the fishing guild. Farmer bumped his land to the north of the city. Yeah, I can't do that. Alright, I now have a quest helper, I guess. Well, I need to talk to Dr. Ocelot here. Enter the enclosure north of Ardoon. Yeah, I can't do this quest. So moving on to the next one, I guess. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quests. You need 30 agility. Okay, well I guess I can't start that quest. 2 down, 5 to go. Gnome Stronghold. Yeah, no, that's way too far away. I can't do that. Alright, well, let's go into Ardy Castle next. See if I can actually do a quest in here. Ah, he's got two. I think one of them's Regicide, so obviously I can't do that. I'm far too busy to talk. Alright, Mr. Important. I guess I can't do any of these quests then. Come back here, mate. Where you going? Come back. Come back. Hello there. Blah, 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 blah. Enter the cave southeast of the clock tower. Go in the cave. Hey, I finally get to talk to this guy and he's going to actually say things to me. Go with Haziel, I guess? Does it make a difference? Well, I guess I'm the bad guy now. This is so much easier with the quest helper. I love it. This is the first time I've had to use the quest helper. Who goes through 9 months of pregnancy and agonizing pain of giving birth just to say, I want to call this child Clivette. If anyone else is in the chat is called Clivette, I do apologize. I don't even know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm story-wise or anything because this plugin is just so useful. Alright, back to the kitchen I go. Search crate. Alright. I found the rusty key. I found the scroll of Haziel. Still no idea what I'm doing. Gotta say that was quite the ritual. Blah 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 blah. Haziel. Blah 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 blah. Thieving XP? I really needed Thieving XP to jumpstart my level 80 Thieving grind. Alright, next quest. I'm a mighty hero, mate. Trust me. That sounds like a right laugh, mate. Let's do it. Let's do it, mate. Limpwort? Ah, mate. Luckily, I unlocked Witchhaven because it gave me access to hobgoblins. I don't think I've got hobgoblins anywhere else, and I need these for Limpwort roots to do Temple of Ikov. So I finally got all 20 Limpwort roots. It only took 130 hobgoblin kills. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of the quest now. And here I am at the temple. Let's see how this goes. Use lever. Pull lever. Open gate. I bet it's the last one. Of course it's the last one because it's me. You found an ice arrow. Just one? Nothing. 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 Mate. Get off my ass. Nothing, 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 nothing. Hey, one arrow. Go me. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Hey, finally, we got 20. Let's go. Search for traps. Pull lever. You know, I'm gonna go back to the bank. Alright, here we go. I've geared up. I've got my food ready. Let's kill this guy. Attack this dude. Don't let him attack you. Attack him, mate. What are you doing? Look at that. That dodge was perfect. You see my guy just moonwalk backwards then. Oh, this guy is so easy. What the hell? I'm going to have to eat a shark now to pick up these arrows. Well, that was weird. Okay, moving on. I've got your Limpwort roots. Good, my... What? I like how it's like I've got your Limpwort roots and she didn't even tell me that I need Limpwort roots. Shiny key. Ooh. I'm just gonna help him. I'm gonna be evil. That is not vine to take. Take staff. Yay. Bring the staff of Armadale to Lucian in the house west of the Grand Exchange. Well, that's annoying. Why is the final part of the quest in the Grand Exchange? Ah, mate, you're joking. I can't even finish the quest. It's like the last step of the quest and I can't do it. I guess that's where my questing reign ends because I can't do any more quests. Oopsie daisy. I left this ladder thinking it would come out like... God damn it. Like down here somewhere or something. Oops. Guess I was never here. Okay, so I'm gonna do crafting first because it'll fund my cooking grind a little bit since I need 500k for the sardines. So it turns out I can get swamp paste from the charter ship, but it doesn't matter because I still need to unlock the fishing charter, the fishing platform. But that means I could have had the fishing platform rollable on the last chunk. Alright guys, that is the episode. It is over 40 minutes at the time of editing, so I'm gonna stop it there just before the big grinds. There is still a couple more buildings in East Ardy Castle chunk that I want to explore, like the rat catches, but I'll save that for the next episode. Break up the grinds a little bit. Thankfully, this episode didn't take as long as the last one. I think it's only been about a week or so because there wasn't really any grinds, and I'm so happy to be able to roll more chunks. And at last, I've got Witchhaven and East Ardy Castle, the home chunks that I started with that were rollable from the get-go. So it feels good to get more land, and I don't feel so restricted in Ardy anymore. Everything's great, and I've got these big grinds ahead of me. They're not good. Crafting's not gonna take that long. The cooking grind, yeah, it's gonna take a while, but it's gonna be worth it in the end for the future chunk rolls. And I'll have access to be able to cook every single fish there is, except for manta rays. But it's a good head start on the manta ray cooking grind, so I'm happy about that. Thank you so much for watching this episode, guys, and I will see you all in episode 13. Bye.